Hey T-Bone, how you doing, buddy?
Hee-haw!
What time is it over there, T-Bone? Kona, how you doing, Kona? Appreciate you popping in. I know it's early. T-Bone popped in, but I didn't see him in time to say anything to him, evidently. T-Bone Fish is my newest member. Appreciate you. What are you doing up so early, Kona? Still up from yesterday. Wow. I hadn't had much sleep neither. I had to have Catfish Mall at work at 4 this morning, so. Yeah, I don't get a lot of sleep anymore. I figured I'd come in here and drink a little coffee and then go down, lay down for a little while. Florida spawn fishing, alright. Gave up on the fishing channels. Kona, I tell you, it's I like the fishing channels and everything, but somebody like me, older I get and everything, I can't get out there and fish like I did, and man, I love to lay back with friends and everything. And I get people pop in thinking Catfish Terry, it's strictly a fishing channel, and it ain't, man. We're about everything. GRB, how you doing?
Hee-haw!
Don't get me wrong, I love fishing, man. And if I was younger, I'd be fishing 6-7 days a week, but I just can't do it anymore. But I love sitting here with all my great people, just like GRB there, man. Yeah, fire looks good, don't it? Friends and a great community. Like I say, back when in my day, man, I fished a good 6 nights out of the week, man. I'd leave out when I got off work. I'd come in from work, hook up to my boat, and I'd be gone till 3 o'clock in the morning. Then I'd have to rush home, get a couple hours sleep, go to work. Then I'd be right back on the water again that evening. But those days has passed me by. But man, I am addicted to hanging out with all of y'all great friends and everything. This is my addiction now. You know, older you get, in your mind you can still do it, but you can't. I'd love to get out and play a round of golf and stuff like that, and I can't get out and do it anymore. Jacksonville, Florida. And man, I'd go crazy if it wasn't without meeting all of y'all, because when I first started this streaming, I was still being able to get out there and go a little bit and everything. But man, since late winter and early spring when I got sick, this past year I have really been shut down, can't do anything. So thankfully I had got into this about a year and a half ago, and it's I've been blessed, boy. There's Tebow. Yeah, Australia, and GRB's Australia. I was born and raised in Nashville, Tennessee. I live right outside of Nashville now. I'm still 15 minutes from downtown. I'm not I'm just outside the county line now. Man, I hope not, Kona. I was hoping we could make the whole winter without any snow. Man, it's still been warm around here. It's like T-Bone and GRB from Australia, but y'all are completely from two different ends just about, aren't you? Yeah, I bet, Kona. I love Florida. I've always wanted to live in Florida, Kona. I love Panama City. And I've always dreamed of being able to own one of the condos down there. I tell you, the Gulf has been active this year. They've had a lot of storms, and when I was in Panama this year, you know, they had that what was that, Arabian dust storm and everything. It caused some beautiful sunsets, man. Yeah, opposite sides of the country. 4.5 hour flight. Then we had another Australian on here last night. Was on my panel, Nathan Fishboy. It's 9 p.m. Friday night for T-Bone. In T-Bone, you're like 13 hours. I'm at 5. So you're about 6 in the evening, right? I mean, GRB. But now, Kona, man, like I say, it's great having fishing channels and everything, but I'd rather be, you know, it's like these fish families and everything. I love the fish family and everything. They have taught me so much, but I've just been in fish tanks about 6 months. But, man, just being part of a big family and just sitting around and we talk about every little things. That's the way I've dreamed of it from day one, and it has worked out that way for me. Just the name confuses some people because I call myself Catfish Terry. Yeah, 7 p.m. there. Yeah, T-Bone. I see at 9 p.m. Friday night for you. Then it says, glad you're alright. Two hours behind GRB. Well, 2 hours behind, well, that's about like us and California and stuff, so it still can be quite a ways apart than just a couple hours away. We are having, hey, y'all are having a cool spring and start of summer, and Nathan, it was like 108 and 109 degrees when he was in our stream last night. in the part of Australia he's at, having a hot summer. Awesome, T-Bone. Appreciate you, buddy. In Fahrenheit. Yeah. Well, believe me, back in the summer, man, we had a stretch of 97 to 100, and it was rough. It was rough on my light bills too, man. I was having $350 light bills for about 2 or 3 months, and brutal. So was that 109 then, Kona? That was Fahrenheit? What he was talking about? It wasn't a... See, I'm confused when it comes to the temperatures over in different countries, how it's called different. My tanks are at 28. See, I can't understand the difference in the degrees and everything. I'm not smart when it comes to all that stuff. So, Conan, we're actually 32 degrees Fahrenheit. I know it's got to be 32 degrees to freeze here. And they got to be 0. See, I don't know. It's confusing to me. It's actually more simple. Zero freezing, 100 boiling. But 100 degrees boiling. What does it take to boil here for us in Kona? It takes 212 to boil. .92 Fahrenheit is 30 degrees, all right. See, 30s, man, I hear 30s, I think, wow, that's cold. But it's actually 92. It's crazy. So when he was telling me 109 last night, was he telling me, was any of y'all in the stream, was he telling me Fahrenheit, or he had to be telling me Fahrenheit, wasn't he, when he was showing them? he was testing the water, and the water was at 81. Fahrenheit. Yeah, he tested it. The water, it was 109 outside, 108, and the water was standing at 81 degrees. Alright, see, 109 Fahrenheit though, man. That was hot. Now the water was 81, but the outside temperature was 109. I was kind of shocked that the water was just at 81, and he said he thought it'd be higher too, but he did kind of have a cover over the pond he had. It was interesting. He had a pond, a kidney pond set up, and had some beautiful goldfish in it. Yeah, that's pretty dang warm, Kona. Y'all, I appreciate y'all coming in and hanging out with me this morning, man. As long as I can get one or two people, I enjoy my stream. More the merrier, but I enjoy it. As long as I get somebody else to talk to, it's just, a stream is a stream, man. One people to 20 people. I don't get much more than 20. This week I've been having up to 24 or 25. Back before I got sick, I think my highest time I had 81 in a stream one night, but I don't get those kind of numbers anymore. But it actually gets hard to read everything if you get too many people in here. We get that all day long in summer, Kona. That's rough, T-Bone. And like I say, I complain about 97 to 100 around here. I love watching that, what's the name of the show, y'all, where they're out there? They went over in Australia this past season looking for gold rush, but man, they was over there in Australia and they was fighting some heat over there. Yeah, how the seasons is kind of backwards. $90 to 100% humidity. Yeah, that makes it even worse, GRB. And I know on that Gold Rush, they was having problem in that, not only the heat, but man, they was having some kind of problem with like flies or something was real bad, and some type of fly or something. Yeah, Florida gets that humidity, and Tennessee does too. But Florida gets it real bad. Yeah, humidity is what kills you. %100 right now. Wow. So y'all actually have. Do y'all celebrate Christmas and everything? Y'all had Christmas in the summertime. Which I know Florida's got. It ain't summertime, but they still have Christmas in the warm weather, especially more south you go. Good beer drinking weather. Yeah. Be rough, boy. Well, y'all, how is the virus doing over in Australia now? Yeah, for a couple days, kinda. Yeah, it ain't bad. I mean, handle a couple days, it's not bad and everything. But you know, here in Tennessee, we ain't had a winter, man, much of a winter in the last, especially 4 or 5 years. But man, when I was a kid, we used to get some deep snows and everything, but we don't anymore. We don't get all that. Ooh. So y'all supposed to be colder than average, and we're supposed to be warmer than average. They're saying. It's funny how that jet stream comes through, and it can be colder down south than it is right in the middle where we're at. Virus pretty bad, under control. Oh, the virus is pretty much under control. It's not here, a GRB, man. I tell you, we're fighting it. Matter of fact, my son, who's not here, him and his wife and her family's got it right now. And knock on wood, I hope I don't have it. But knock on wood, they got it after they moved out and everything. But their symptoms kind of scares me, because their symptoms was real bad headaches, man. And y'all know I've been fighting those headaches for some time, but the last couple days my headaches has eased up. Kona, I appreciate you.
Yeehaw!
It is sad and frightening, and we was pretty much getting it under control. Then they let the dollars come in and take control over it, and they just started opening everything back up, and we about had it knocked down though. Conan, thank you, appreciate you. Look forward to you coming back. I was just gonna sit around and drink some coffee before I lay down. I think I'm gonna check out Petco and PetSmart, see if they get any Black Friday deals going on. Ugh. T-Bone and GRB, what kind of work are y'all with? On a positive note, Dolly Parton's virus vaccination sounds positive. Big Tank Hank, buddy.
Hee-haw!
Man, I got mixed emotions about it. You know, I first said I wouldn't take the vaccine when it first comes out. Then I told my wife the other day, I said, as soon as they get it out, I'm going to take it because I'd rather take a chance with something keeping you from getting it than catching it. Then I seen now where you got to take the shot in two shots, and people are having like flu-like symptoms with the first shot. So that's a little scary. Big Tank, buddy, appreciate you coming in. So I don't know whether to take it quick or not. I'm up and down. Industrial chemicals, environment field, industrial wetlands. That's awesome, GRB. Well, Big Tank, I still ain't took mine. I always take one. I ain't got it, and I need to get it. And I just don't want to go in the crowded places to get it, but I need to go get it. And I take it every year, but I still came down with the flu last year. But that's the first time I've had the flu in about 20 years, and it was rough. Even though I had the flu shot, it was a different strain than what the shot took care of last year. But I need to get out and get mine taken. My wife and them, they took theirs about 2 months ago. But I do need to get out and get it. And your line of work too, Big Tank, you need it too. convert contaminated water to fresh water. That's good, GRB. I don't know, man. I worry about wife and them. They're out working, and which I haven't worked since the virus has came out, and with all my health problems and everything, I worry about catching that stuff, and I worry about them bringing it in. You will get the vaccine, Big Tank. I hate taking something just hasn't been out, but man, if you weigh your odds, I think you're probably better off to go ahead and take it than gamble not to have it. I don't know. It's just, you know, it just stirs up a bunch of politics to me, man. Big Tank, though. As quick as they came up with a vaccine for this stuff and everything, I think they could do the same thing with the cancer and stuff but it's just too much money in cancer and stuff for them to shut it out completely. But man, it's amazing how they've put together vaccines this fast. Bates and Genetics, how you doing, buddy? Appreciate you coming in.
Hee-haw!
Doing good, having me some coffee. There's Nathan. Appreciate you, Nathan.
Hee-haw!
Yeah, it'd be rough, T-Bone. Yeah, I had to have the wife at work at 4 o'clock this morning, so I came back and just sitting around drinking my coffee. Hadn't been that long, Nathan. We was in a street. When he showed up overseas, yeah. It's just amazing, something like that, though, and they put the vaccine together. And I mean, it's got more success rate than the flu shot does so far. Yeah, it's awesome. Got you a day off. Well, they do think I did have it. They think I had it back in early spring, and I'm not convinced that I ain't had it again with those headaches and everything. Oh, GRB, man, back in the spring when I got sick, I couldn't take the dog outside. I couldn't hardly make it back in the house. I couldn't breathe. I was walking with a cane. I got in bad shape, and I actually had my wife on lookout, man. I told her to keep an eye on me in the bedroom. I thought I was dying there for a few days. But that was before they really knowed anything about this stuff when I had it. And doctor told me they know they misdiagnosed some cases early. Yeah, Nathan, I can't handle those snakes, man. I don't even like seeing them on videos. My two biggest fears is snakes and airplanes. And I'm not a big fan of spiders. Y'all, Big Tank Hank's got a stream tonight. Big Tank, put your link up there, buddy, and your time. You've been bitten. I'd have a heart attack if I got bit by one. Up here where we would deer hunt all the time, Nathan, we had Fort Campbell. It was loaded down with copperheads, and we got rattlesnakes, and man, I don't like them. And you know, to this day, GRB, I still have breathing problems and everything, but it was bad at the time. It comes and goes now. Which they say people's experience that it leaves side effects hard to get over with and everything. Yeah, snakes on a plane's even worse. If you get me on a plane, man, you're going to be lucky, because I won't even get on one to look at the insides. I'd be scared it'd take off. And that's bad. I love to travel, man. I wish I wasn't scared of planes. If I wasn't scared of planes, man, I'd be in Florida all the time and would love to see the West Coast and everything. Cabinet maker, awesome. Back in my younger days, I used to do a lot of cabinet installing. T-Bone would travel around Kentucky, North Carolina, Mississippi, all over, and install cabinets in these apartment complexes and everything. Yeah, that's me. I don't have to use my inhaler anymore, but man, I was on 2 different inhalers and everything back when I first got sick. If I got up to try getting a cup of coffee, I couldn't breathe. I was out of breath that easy. And it's got to be no doubt I had that virus. And some baits and paints cabinets. $3:30 p.m. in Australia. $10:30 Central tonight, y'all. Who's your guest, Big Tank? Benny's Aquatics, awesome. My only problem, Big Tank, I'm especially on Friday night for some reason, the last several weeks, I've been missing yours and Jason's and everybody's because the last several Friday nights, man, I've been knocked out early. Hey, GRB, you're definitely right. I was talking to my wife about that and everything. If you've never had it, it is a scary feeling. When you breathe, you can't get nothing out of it. It's hard to how to explain it. And you know the problem it has caused for me right now too, GRB, is I got sleep apnea. And ever since I've had this though, I can't use my sleep apnea machine no more. 'Cause if I put that mask on, I still have trouble breathing. And if I go out to the store and wear a mask, when I put that mask on 15 minutes later, I'm hurting so bad in my chest I can't stand it. So it has it has still messed my lungs up and everything. And man, I was loving my sleep apnea machine before this happened and everything. It was making me feel better and everything. Not many people can handle the work. But it is a frightening feeling when you can't breathe. It's something I wouldn't wish on nobody. Well, I had to give up streaming and everything when I got sick, y'all. It's not only that, and I guess it's not getting oxygen and stuff too, but man, I was having trouble with my brain and everything. I couldn't think, couldn't remember anything, couldn't remember names or anything. I had to stop streaming. Got in a bad depression. Custom cabinets. It'd be a good business to be in right now, Bateson, I tell you, with everything like it is. Really? Big Tank, if you're still in here, you headed out Black Friday? Yeah, JRB. And my kids, boys and everything, they just don't understand, man. Nobody understands until you go through it. No Black Friday for you. I was going to get online, Big Tank, see if Petco or PetSmart had any deals. I got this streaming room here now, so I was wanting to set me up some more tanks. And somebody said Petco still had the $1.99 a gallon sale going on. Eight-foot plywood tanks. Boy, it seems like a lot of cabinet makers, man. Yeah, we got 9 people in the room, 4 thumbs up, yeah. Appreciate you. Yeah, I'd like to see that, Nathan. Appreciate it. Y'all, all of y'all share your links and make sure to check each other out. I know all of y'all pretty well got each other, but it don't hurt to make sure. And like I say, don't forget Big Tank Hank tonight. Redfish, Bluefish is on Friday night. You're welcome, Big Tank. Yeah, it would be a lot of stain in the T-bone. $1,100 tubs for $500. You say $500, Nathan. Now, in Australia, how much would that be in U.S. money? Man, I tell you, JRB, I'm just puzzled over my cherry snake skins and half black pastels. Why I'm not getting no fries out of either tank, and everybody says they're getting eat up, but you think I could see some in there before they got all get eat up and everything? I just don't understand it. These platinum tigers, they'll eat them fast as they can, but I still got fries in there. Your guppy's almost ready to go. Yeah, I'll check them out, Big Tank. $367 US money. 500 Australian. All right. Appreciate it, Nathan. I like learning all that stuff like that. See, that's what I think, Big Tank. I should still be able to see some fries and stuff in them. And neither tank has produced any. And I've had both of those strains now for a couple months. And to me, it should be some stragglers running around. And I actually, even Big Tank, I actually even got them and kept them in breeder boxes for the longest. And they never had any in the breeder box. I don't know what's going on. GRB, my guppies have not given me any prizes yet this summer. Only drop that 4 months a year. Really? Well, I've added heaters to my tanks, and I got all my tanks sitting right around 80 degrees. I just got one male, well, a trio in each tank, which I lost one of my females in my snake skins the other day, disappeared. But I've had a male and two females in each one of the tanks. And that's what I started with in my platinums. And now I got quite a few platinums, but I don't know, those trios for some reason's not doing nothing. Sometimes stress will cause females to reclaim in her system. And you know, Big Tank, especially, not as bad in the snake skin, but that in my half black pastels, that male will chase them around 24/7, man. He won't leave them alone. So I'm just blown away. Yeah, I took Catfish Mama to work at 4 o'clock, so I thought I'd get on here and have some coffee when I got back at Trick. Appreciate you coming in. Probably like 6 months or so. You would pull on Big Tank? Does that help? Double secret probation. Seems like now they started spawning population out. Females are always pregnant, so you don't need them together for a while. I don't know. Like I say, I don't know what's going on, but A-flat not producing. I don't know. Yeah, I got head trick under a microscope. I'll never live that down. Oh man, Bateson, that's awesome. Don't get me started on the angelfish, man. Hat Trick's got one of the most awesome videos on angelfish I've ever watched. I love to see the video on those angelfish, how they go through so many changes, man. T-Bone, I appreciate you. T-Bone, I appreciate you too. T-Bone's my newest member, y'all.
Hee-haw!
Thanks for coming in and hanging out with me. They're amazing, GRB. I love just the changes they go through is unreal. Yeah, you know, that's what I've kind of got in my mind, wanting to tank with angelfish. Appreciate you. It don't start sucking up. Boy, you don't know how bad I felt Hat Trick when that happened, and if it wasn't for GRB, I was so sick to my stomach. I was about ready to shut the stream down. I couldn't figure out how to get you back. And add more plants. Keep your males in display. Well, you know, I thought about putting me an all-male tank together. It's so much different things, man. I can see how you wind up with so many tanks, because there's so many different things you get thinking about you'd like to do and everything. Hey, I heard those mops does real good, Bateson. But yeah, I heard about the mops, that they do good and everything, and I took a couple plastic plants and just laid them in there, letting them float on top of the water right now, trying to give a little cover and stuff, and hopefully but see something. But like I say, I'm not seeing nothing. And the only thing about my platinum tigers, y'all, I have got a tank full of females. And now all my fries, I've found one male out of that tank full of fries. Rest of them's females. So that means I got 2 males in that 37-gallon tank. And females everywhere. I have 8 tanks, 2 50-gallon totes, and a 30-gallon tote of guppies. Awesome big tank. And Tank, you got quite a few betas too, don't you? Bates and I have too many tanks at this point. My wife just setting another one up yesterday. I can see it, man. That's like Kenny's got 70-something tanks. My water temperature is on the thermometer is showing 80 degrees. Down to 2 betas. Y'all, if a person wanted to have angelfish, JS or any of you, is it okay to have any other kind of fish in there with them? Turn it back to maybe 74, 76. All right. It's an oh yeah. Kenny got me thinking last night about putting me a bigger tank in this room here. Just get me a bigger tank and set it up. But if I did that, I'd like to kind of have something with some variety to it. They can get pretty territorial. Pretty much great with everything. But like I say, he's got me thinking about just setting up a bigger tank, and if I could get something and have like a variety in it and everything, it'd be pretty neat. Not so small tetras can work well, but angelfish are so have individual personalities. Some can be nasty. gives me a lot to think about, man. I mean, I love my guppies and I love my different tanks and everything, but man, they're not spawning like I thought they was going to do and everything, so it's about got me thinking about going with some changes in some newer tanks. And the bad thing about the guppies, I love all the different fish and everything, but unless you got an all-male tank, you can't mix them in anything unless you're going to mess all your strains up and everything. Rummy nose tetras. Appreciate it, GRB. Is Hat Trick still with us? I didn't hit no buttons, did I? Six people in the room got 6 thumbs up, y'all. There she is. I want to make sure I didn't hit no button on you. Took a year for you to get good with guppy. I left them and came back. I mean, I love the guppies and everything. It's just I'm not turning them out and producing them like I thought I could and everything, but tiny day over. Man, I seen, who was it had some angelfish? They was kind of had some gold and black in them, man. They was some beautiful angelfish. I really like the gold in those fish. I'd like to have some of them. Calico angels the most. Lots of spots and random colors like koi. Yeah, something like that, Bateson, would be good. Koi angelfish, alright. Yeah, those was pretty. I can't remember whose stream I seen them in, but they were some beautiful fish, man. It might have been aqua balls. But you know, years ago when I didn't know anything about tanks back then, and didn't know nothing about water changes. They didn't tell you about water changes and all this stuff. And back in, man, I'm talking 40 years ago and stuff, maybe even longer than that, but they didn't tell you all this stuff. And angelfish was one of the things I always got and could not keep them alive back in. But you didn't know you had to do water changes and stuff. He'll hook you up. Appreciate it, Big Tank. But like I say, years ago, could not keep him alive, and back in the day, had go fishing tanks, man, and it seemed like it wouldn't take 2 days. Your go fish would have your tank so dirty and everything, couldn't keep your tank clean and everything. Which back in, it was, what I remember, it was the filters where you just had charcoal and you had your fiber in there and the box filters and stuff. But I've learned so much in 6 months, man. Just like these sponge filters, I love this sponge filter system. And I didn't know about you got to have your tank cycled and everything before you put fish in it back then. And that stuff they never would tell you when you go buy the fish. Which back in you would go to Walmarts, Kmarts and stuff and go in there and buy fish and stuff like that. Probably nobody knowed anything. Boy, a hat trick, I was trying to make it to Father Fish, but I don't know that I'm going to make it. It ain't looking good. Starting to yawn too much. My first 30-gallon was an HOB hang on back tank. Convicts will breed like psychos. Yeah, I love the air-driven sponge filters, GRB. Yeah, and they're so cheap to start with. Filters all I use. Like I say, my tanks came with the hang-on filters, and I've changed them all over to the sponge filters. And I got Carver's Coach Play's tank in here. He left me this tank with this Oscar in it. It's got a hang on, and I'm going to change it out to a sponge filter. But I was hoping to Griffin said he would take this Oscar where I could change this over to a guppy tank. Patrick, how you doing?
Hee-haw!
Appreciate you coming in. Yeah, Patrick, I probably won't make it to Father Fish, but let them know I tried and everything. Been considering going back to couple canisters for my turtle tanks. Yeah, I heard they're bad about biting out hunks of the sponge filters of Bateson. Stephanie, appreciate you coming in. Here we go again. Y'all, I'm going to be streaming. I'm scared I'm going to create another monster now that I got my own room. I'm probably going to be streaming all the time. It feels so good to be sitting in a room away from the birds and to yourself and everything. Just sit down at my desk and hang out. And especially when I get my TV, I'm going to get me a flat screen TV and put on the wall in here. I got me a little love seat sofa over here, so I feel like I'm in a different world coming here to myself. So you might start seeing the catfish a lot more. Yeah, this wall right here, GRB, this wall to the sides, we're going to have guitars all over the wall. And we got something like 14 guitars. I don't even know if we can get them all on this one wall. But we're going to have it set up, this one wall with guitars. And I'm going to have fish tanks on this wall. Then back behind me, I'm debating whether to go with a green screen back there behind the sofa or try get me one of those pull-up green screens. But yeah, I want the guitars on the walls. I think that'll look good. And easy to grab and everything. But I think we counted 12 guitars the other day, and we still got a couple in a case and one in a box, so we got somewhere 14 or 15 guitars. Okay, both my cats have just arrived. They need snack time. Yeah, and it takes up all the space sitting around on the floor and everything, and it makes the wall look good. And I love some of these streams where you see the guitars on the back of the wall in the streams and stuff. Yeah, it would be neat, Bateson. Which I'm going to have me another cam set up where I can kind of have another cam and have my fish tanks in a corner of the screen or something. Have two cameras. Mary Page.
Hee-haw!
If I could get it figured out in the head and everything, it will really look good in here. Hey, I was telling Hat Trick I've been trying to hold out for Father Fish, but I don't know that I'm going to make it. I'm running out of gas quick. I had to take my wife to work at 4 o'clock this morning, and I ain't had about an hour's sleep. But it's been an awesome morning stream in here, having my coffee and everything, man. It's been a lot of fun. Nathan, GRB, and Bates and everybody, Hat Trick, everybody hanging out with me. Big Tank Hank. Yeah, Coach, when he left me this pretty neat desk here, so. And I'm going to have my flat screen. I've already got the wall mount. It's going to be mounted on this wall, so that ain't going to take up no space. Appreciate it, Mary. Yeah, I told Hat Trick to let Father Fish know I was trying to make it in there, but I don't think I'm going to make it, y'all. You know, Bates and I was trying to figure that out. Matter of fact, I was Googling that last night to see if I could get my Mac Pro to use the flat screen as a monitor, because that way I could sit back on my little sofa and have that up. I think that would be neat as heck, man. Can you open your eyes, Mary? Yeah, I hope all of y'all had a great Thanksgiving. I didn't have no turkey, but I made me a couple slices of country ham last night. I made a little video on it. I went out and bought my wife and Carver family a turkey plate from Cracker Barrel, and they was disappointed in it, but I held off and just fried me a couple slices of ham. Oh, it brightens my day to see you come in here, Mary. All of y'all, man. Y'all, I don't have the big streams like what all of y'all used are going to, but man, like I say, just give me one person and I have a great stream, and anything over at one's a bonus, man. But I can sit down one person and enjoy myself as long as I got somebody to talk to. And it's a lot easier than some of these streams. Some of them so big you can't even get a word in inchwise. The screen moves so fast. Which you know what I'm talking about, Mary and Hat Trick, because y'all sit on the panels and try to catch everything for Father Fish. Haven't had any turkey yet either. Stephanie, appreciate it. I got 9 people in the room, 9 thumbs up. Yeah, when you get a lot of people in there, man, it gets busy. Like I say, I don't have that problem, but we're doing pretty good on Tuesday night panels, though. We're starting to get quite a few in there, and it's been a lot of fun. Yeah, Hat Trick, it's home to me. Believe me, y'all make it feel so laid back and everything. Y'all named a puppy Hat Trick. That's pretty neat. Y'all, Hat Trick's on probation. I barred her from my stream last night. GRB pardoned her and brought her back. We was having a problem with one, and I was trying to block them, and about that time my chat moved, and I hit Hat Trick on it. I couldn't figure out how to get her back. Oh, it's awesome, Bateson, I tell you. And like I say, y'all, I ain't got a lot of knowledge on the fish or anything, but from day one, like I said, my stream ain't about no one certain thing. My stream, if it's about any kind of subject or anything, it's just about family and friends. And we'll talk about anything you want to talk about. And we try staying away from politics and stuff. But I know 2020's been hard to stay away from everything completely. But I said from day one, if you go way back and find my first live stream, I was telling everybody I want my stream to feel like we're sitting around a campfire or sitting on a porch in rocking chairs and just hanging out. And I've been blessed from day one. My streams has pretty well stayed on path to that kind of stream, so I'm blessed. I've lost a lot of people for some reason. One, I got sick. I had a pretty good follower before I got sick. Then I lost several after I stopped streaming. But I lost several after I got in with the Fish family, and I don't know why, because my streams are still the same, but that's their loss. It ain't my loss. Because my stream is still, it ain't changed any. But I just y'all gave me an extra hobby that I'm enjoying the fire out of. And man, if they want to up and leave over that, I guess don't let the door hit you in the back. And I think I ran a few off where I like to kid around too much, and it's some you can't joke with. They take things too serious, but That's the reason I apologize if I ever say anything. I don't mean to offend anybody. I love joking around and everything. But we was talking about that earlier in this stream this morning that oh, I can't remember his name now. He was starting out as a fishing channel, and now he's got away from that. And it's fishing. I love talking about going fishing and everything and having videos, but it's more to it, and especially when older you get, you can't get out and just fish all the time. Man, it feels right coming here and hanging out. That's way from day one, way I said I wanted at Bateson, and man, I've been blessed. You know, my boys thought I was crazy, and they laughed at me, but I told them, I said, I'm going to start me a live stream, and I said, within the year, I'm going to get monetized and everything. And I said, I'm going to make it where we're just sitting around talking and being at home. I remember them both laughing at me and everything. And I started in March, I think. And before December, I was monetized. And who got the last laugh, boys? I've just been blessed, man. And believe me and my wife have spent a many nights I'd be laying in bed and told her, I said, I don't know why people wants to come and hang out and listen to an old man talk and everything, but I've been blessed. It works. I don't know why, but it's been a great ride. And see, GR, I appreciate that, GRB, and that's one thing too, man. It's so much going on. Man, if I don't get in a stream or something, I catch myself just getting in a depression and everything, man. All the news and everything, and I can be feeling bad. And once I get on here, I get to feeling so much better and everything. Must be the southern something, I don't know what. I told my wife, I guess everybody wants to get on there and laugh at me. But to be honest with you, when I started telling my boys that and everything when I first started, I was joking with them and everything. I didn't think it would ever turned out like it has and stuff, but yeah, by December I had my 1,000 followers and I had my watch hours and I was monetized by December. But it's a lot harder for people these days to grow a channel than it was back then. So, like I say, I'm blessed all around, y'all. And just every day I meet more and more people, and it's just, I appreciate everybody and just love everybody, y'all. Like I've also said, man, I've just said it in some of my videos, I never dreamed you go to YouTube and meet this kind of people. This would be the last place I would have thought you could meet so many friends. But the only thing I wished I could have met everybody 20 to 30 years sooner, where you could have got out and met them in person and hung out with them and everything. Patrick, buddy. It's bad you get so old you can't. Back in the younger days, man, I've been like Kenny doing a tour around meeting everybody and hanging out and stuff. That would have been a blast. But y'all, I got 9 more minutes to a 2-hour stream, and I think I'm going to have to shut it down at that time. I'm trying to hang on for Father Fish. I just ain't going to be able to make it. See there, Bateson, 20 years ago, you make me feel bad, man. You was 5. 20 years ago, I was 43. Still old. It's hard to believe, man. In your head, you don't feel it, but body-wise, you do. But it still ain't sunk in. I'm 63 years old, y'all, and it don't feel like yesterday I was 30. And anybody who's not hit 18 yet, man, don't rush it, because I couldn't wait till I turned 18. It's okay, we'll need to make more coffee. And people say that. I don't see it. I've been blessed. It's just like my hair, man. My hair's still brown. My beard always was jet black. It went gray, but my hair is thinner, but it's still brown. But everybody in my family was hair turned gray in their 30s. For some reason, I kept my hair color. Just my beard went from jet black to gray. Yeah, please don't rush, y'all. I'm telling you. And you know, that's what I was trying to tell my sons and them, Mary. The coach playing them rushing to close on their house and to get out. And man, I told them, I said, don't rush. Because you got the rest of your life ahead of you, and man, you're going to wish you could go back to those simpler days, and it ain't going to happen. I lay in bed a many nights, man, wish I could go back 40 years and just for a day. I wish I could go back further than that, y'all, man. Going visiting my grandparents and hanging out in the backyard with them and everything. Everybody just wants to rush too much, and this day and time's even worse. Spend time with your wife, man, your family, and every minute you got, Bateson. Yeah, you got to keep going forward, but I mean, don't rush it, man. If it can't be done today, do it tomorrow. And that's the worst thing where they messed up, y'all. Back in my days, everything was, when I was a kid, everything was closed on Sundays. And when they started opening everything up on Sundays and everything, that's the worst thing they ever did. Because I hated it when I was a kid, but my dad and them would, every Sunday, man, we'd go visiting and everything. Yeah, Mary. But they've opened up all these stores, and that's the virus. It took a virus to shut Thanksgiving down where everybody couldn't be together. But they finally had to shut the stores down, but it took a virus to do that on Thanksgiving. And the bad thing about it, a lot of families still didn't get to be together. But maybe this would be a trend that they'll learn and keep the stores closed on Thanksgiving now. But man, that's Catfish's downfall too, though. I'll get to rattling off about the past and everything. If you learned me, man, I love going back, reliving the past. But I got 4.5 minutes to make it to 2 hours. But y'all have made it another awesome morning, man. I know all of y'all sit around there and get in the trance and everything. Man, he's rattling off again. Yeah, Steph's her sister, and Dawn, her other sister, was on here last night. Love you, Mary. I just seen Messenger pop up. Sucks somewhat because to some point it's always like you don't feel like you have time for everyone. Always gotta slow. I'm telling you, Bateson, slow down. Enjoy every minute of it, buddy. And I can't get that in my boy's head. Carver family's doing good. He had slowed down, spending a lot of time with Luke and everything. But I can't get it in the Coach Play's head. Between school, football, and everything. Just on the run, man. He's going to regret it one day. How many sisters y'all got, Steph and Joey? But y'all mark my word, if you're 25 right now, you will be 60 before you know it. 4 of us. You'll be 40 in a blink of an eye, I promise you. And 2 brothers. Awesome. Y'all, you think about it, it's been like 20 years since Earnhardt passed away, and it don't seem like it's been a couple years. But you take that for just an example. Think about stuff what happened 20 years ago. Think about how long it's been since 9/11, and it don't seem like it's been that long. That's how quick it goes by. That's what I mean, Bateson. 20 years ain't nothing. Carrie Knuff, how you doing? Appreciate you coming in. And And when you start realizing 20 years ain't nothing, man, that's when you got to start realizing you got to slow down and take advantage of every day of the year. Because, I mean, you just think it don't seem like it's been a month ago when it was Christmas time again. I don't know, older you get, faster it goes. I always heard that when I was a kid, and it's true. My mom pulled me out. Yep, I went and got my kids out of school. Bateson, when it happened, I was getting ready to go to work, and it started happening. You didn't know what was going to happen that day, and I went and got them out of school before I went on to work. Yeah, right there, Mary. Think about it. It don't seem like no time ago we was watching OJ's trial. And if you get thinking about stuff what's happened in the past, that's when you realize how quick things go by. All right, Hat Trick. Like I say, y'all tell Father Fish I've hit my 2 hours and 1 minute too, y'all. I'm done rattling off. But let Father Fish know I tried making it, but man, I'm wore out. But I love all y'all. Appreciate y'all coming and hanging out in my stream. Stephanie, appreciate you. Mary, love you. Bateson, appreciate you. GRB. Nathan, all of y'all, man. Patrick, appreciate you. Carrie, love you. I'll see y'all somewhere around this evening, hopefully. Everybody take care. Love y'all.